Councillor Seamus Bennett has joined us today to celebrate what for us is 50 years of running this business. I came here on the 5th of June 1973. Felixstowe was a very different town. In fact, I think there are only 2 or 3 shops that are still trading here now that were there then, which is a shame in many respects. But it is still, we've moved on, our business has moved on, we're still trading and doing very well. We've been extremely busy recently, which is lovely. I mean, this shop was built in 1903, and there's a picture of it here in the early 20s, about 1921-22. It was bought by Mr. Russell Smith in 23, and he has been it has been named Russell Smith ever since then. He had the business until after the Second World War. There's a picture there of the shutters they put up to stop the Blitz in the Second World War. And when he retired, he became secretary of the Felixstowe Ferry Golf Club. And he sold the business in 53 to a Mr. Bishop, who was a member of the Magic Circle, and his main hobby was actually was conjuring. And then he sold to Mr. and Mrs. Cole in 57, and we bought it from the Coles in 1973. Some of you would remember Mr. and Mrs. Cole, yeah, I'm sure. And we've been here for 50 years. The business has changed. We're definitely more modern. We have more interesting merchandise, and we're very pleased. We've been part of what we like to think Felixstowe Life. I've been a Chamber of Trade, Rotary Club, a member of a lodge, I'm a golf club, sailing club. So we're very much members of the community. We have 3 children, all grown up, of course. Sadly, none of them live in Felixstowe at the moment, but you never know what happened down the town. My daughter is here somewhere. And you know, so we've been pretty part of the town. So we're really pleased to be able to do this today, and particularly to welcome Seamus. I don't know much about Seamus, except he's quite a brave boy, because I know he runs in the fun run, because I was actually there when you actually registered last time, taking your money. But I can go back to 1973 when I lived in Chigwell. My family doctor was my uncle, Graham Finley. And when he found out I was moving to Felixstowe, he said, I know a doctor in Felixstowe. He said, we trained together a bit in national service. And I said, oh, he said, I will write to him and tell him you're moving there and he may take you on his list. Well, a week or so later, I had a message from Dr. John Bennett to say I'd been put on his list and I was welcome, and would I contact reception so I could come along and make myself known and discuss any problems I had. And I thought, well, that's a bit different from going to a GP these days. So I've known your father and of course your mum for many years, and so many other people we've seen come and go.
Thank you,
Seamus, nice to see you.
Thank you. Well, there's not too much to add, to be honest, David, after that. Those facts and figures are amazing of the longevity of your shop, and you being here with Tinty as well, going right back, I mean, 120 years is just amazing. And then for you for 50 years to today, that is just brilliant. And the changing times of the high street and the economic fortunes and everything that everyone's been through, it's truly incredible, and you deserve enormous credit and pride in that we have at the town centre that keeps going. And I have, I mean, you welcome me to the shop, you may not have seen me very much. I think this is my 3rd or 4th time in actually inside Russell Smith's myself.
We can improve on that.
That was to buy recent Christmas presents for Mum, and I know that Dad would have been in here quite often over the years as well, and I know Mum has. But although I've only been in the shop a handful of times in my years, the presence of the shop has always been there, and I remember that some of the original shops, like Burke's, the greengrocers, and Phillips Newsagents, yes. And there's a number of shops that are features that I still remember from my childhood, yeah. And I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people. You have those memories, and the fact that there's still Russell Smiths here, to me, connects the now High Street to the then high school. And although there are only a handful of shops from 50 years ago, it really makes a difference that they are still there. You've got that continuity and feeling of community. And yeah, it's lovely to hear good memories of Dad. He was always there.
Oh, he was marvellous, man. He looked after all our 3 pregnancies, you know, and looked after my wife. Wonderful. Different days, different GPs.
I think he might still have got back to it, even if he'd been doing the job in the current.
You mentioned Tinty's boutique in the basement.
Yeah, that was named after my wife. I didn't mention Tinty's boutique. No.
Tell us about Tinty's boutique.
Well, we decided to open a younger fashion because the business then was really we opened a younger fashion